Hi everyone, in this video we're gonna explore on SQS. So without further ado, let's start. Let's make a folder for SQS. We already have SNS, right? Simple notification service. Now we want SQS. So let's go to SQS and then create a new project. Let's say here this one is a um, orders API. CD into orders API .NET new web API. Then let's we don't have to add the solution because we want to work on just the we just want to work on in Linux for this one. We don't want the solution, we don't want the Visual Studio. So what we want to do next is we want to add the we don't want to entity framework this, we just want to dockerize this. Okay, so docker file, docker file, and then let's copy the docker file in our last project. And this one is the docker file for this one. And then the name of this one will be orders API. Okay, and that should be it. And then let's go to the controller. Let's delete that. And then let's orders controller.ts here, and then public class orders controller. Then here would be controller base, then API controller route API slash controller. So this is just a .NET thing, guys. So if you don't know .NET, just type the code one by one and line by line, character by character, and maybe go to ChatGPT and convert that into something like a Node.js thing, right? You know what? I don't even have to type all of this. I could just ask ChatGPT to get this for me. But I'm dumb, so I'll just do it. So SQS, what we want to do is we want to receive a message. So if we go to the AWS console, we will create an SQS message, and that SQS message will be put inside an SQS queue. And then what we wanna do here is we wanna receive that message from our .NET application. So I think let's just start with the SQS. Alright, so let's go to our simple queue service. Do we have one? No, not yet. SQS. Okay, so let's go to the queue and then let's create a queue standard. The name of the queue is orders queue. Visibility timeout. We already discussed, we have a video of this one already before, but um, what we did there is we sent a message to the queue, and this time we want to receive a message from the queue. Okay, only the owner who can send messages to the queue, only the specified rule, only the owner who can, only the specified account, IM users and rules. Um, yeah, can we check user? Um, AWS account IDs, yeah. This one, yeah, that one, and that one. Okay, for that is our account ID. Redrive allow policy. Select which source queues can use this queue as a dead letter queue. Disable for now, but we wanna use a dead letter queue later. Yeah, so let's create this. So we now have a queue. We can send and receive message. Test, send a message, and then let's pull the message. Then here we have the test. So now what we want is when we send this message, we should be able to retrieve that message from our .NET application that will be hosted in an ECS cluster. And let's do this. Okay, so orders here, the orders queue. So what we want to do is first let's make sure that let's put a home controller here. This home controller is only so that the health checking of when we deploy this to ECS, we will not get an error about. Will not have a problem with the health checking of our application. So it's on here, right? Oops. Or maybe I disable the health checking in my previous example. That's why it did not give us an error. So that's our. So this will be like the default one. So I'm good. My health is good. So if the health checking of your ECS cluster or ECS service, it will be executed. So yeah, this will be the endpoint that it will check. So it will say, hey, my health check is good. So and we want to receive the message. So there's a sample code here how to receive a message. So let's copy that, put that in there. I'll put this in a variable first, var result, that, then turn result. Okay. Oops. Result. So we want to create the SQS client. Where is it? It's on top. Creating the queue. This one is in .NET. Are they all in .NET? Yeah, all are in .NET. Alright, we have a lot of sample here. Alright, DynamoDB, creating the queue. We already created a queue, updating queue, deleting queue, sending message to the queue. Is there like where's the um what is the package? What is the AWS SDK package for SQS? Let's just open ChatGPT. Give me a C# web API controller that injects AWS SDK for Amazon SQS. Is this real? Because sometimes ChatGPT is it's like a guy or a person that is this a new get, yeah. It's like I know a colleague before, like he just want to project that he is like knows things, but actually it's a piece of thing. Yeah, it's a piece of thing. So sometimes ChatGPT is like that. They just want to show off, but simple queue service. Want to make sure that, or how about we just read the documentation. Where is it? Where's our documentation? Here, yeah. So SQS, SQS is the supports, SQS service, yeah, this one here is the new get. Okay. So let's add that .NET package, add this one, and chaboom. Oops. .NET add package AWS SDK.SQS. Okay. Do 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 do. You ding 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 do that thing you do ding ding ding, breaking my heart into a million pieces. All right, so that was added, and do we have to add something in the program.cs? Program.cs, are we adding here for the AWS? No, right? No, 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 no. Okay. So what we want to do here is we want to go to ChatGPT and get this one in here. Put that in there. All right, and import that. Our controller. All right, so we got that. Then I'll put this here. And then send message to queue. No, we want to receive the message too. So this is our SQS client. And what is this? Queue URL. What is this? Why do you, yeah, we will put this as a from body. So we want to receive that from here and not from get. And then this one here would be the SQS body request. So request will be here, and then this one we wanna put this here. If you know, guys, if you're like a noob, this one here they will just make a new file and then add a SQS body request. But as time goes by, right, and you keep on just coding, you don't like to put all the things in a file. You could just put all of them in a single file here, especially for like if you wanna have a quick what is this? Uh, a quick code, yeah. So could also request attributes, yeah. So let's do that, and then let's just map this one here. So what we want is the where am I? What am I talking about? So yeah, you don't have to put all of those things in a different file, guys, or kids, especially those who are like new, and for those old folks that just keep on doing that, like it's so noob to do that. Okay, so noob. If you're a noob, you'll will always be opinionated, and yeah, I want to put this organize this in this file, and I'll create this folder under this folder and put this on this folder because yeah, um, you just keep on reading books, and yeah, this is an end and this is also an end, and keep on following YouTube tutorials to like also that is also created by beginners, so that's the reason why you're doing that. So let's go here, let's go here, let's go here. Let's go to receiving message, and this one here is deleting message. So when you receive a message and then you are like confident that everything is already processed and good, so you will have to delete the message. Yeah, I'll just put this on a different controller. Oh, not controller, endpoint. Delete. Alright, so this one here will be an HTTP delete, and we want to return okay. This one is message ID, the message. And where is the message coming from? This one, this one. So this message is an SQS message. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. Here we'll just provide the SQS URL from our request. Okay, so we're good, and we want to provision. We want to push this to ECR, and we want to have another like set of provisioning. We just copy and paste, but yeah, we want to have a, what's this? This is RDS thing. Let's close that. And where's our, like, yeah, this one here. This is what we want. And our SQS, this one here, we want to add a folder called provisioning. Oops, oh, oops, not there. Put it here. Move. All right, so we want to put a provisioning here, and we want to copy what we have in RDS provisioning, the cleanup, to go here, copy, and put that here. And yeah, we have our own provisioning specifically for SQS, or for our SQS. And but first we want to upload this to our ECR. So let's go to our ECR, duplicate, then go to ECR here. Alright, we only got one, so we want to upload another one. Call this orders. Orders, yeah, orders, and then create the repository, and then go to the orders, view the push command. So this is what we want to copy and put that in PowerShell here. Build push that ps1. Right, so this is its yeah, we want to copy also from our RDS project the build and push. So build push, copy that and put that in our orders. Go here, build push, just put that there and copy this again, put that here. And then let's build docker build this now, and then its tag is this one, and its push command is this one. All right, so let us PowerShell build push. All right, so it will be pushing to our to our ECR, and while waiting for it to complete, we want to update the provisioning here. So this one here will now be called orders. Orders, the task def will now be orders. This one we don't need this because the service is already in the create, in the provisioning. So in the provisioning here, still the cluster here. So all the parking BFF here would be replaced by orders and target group orders, task definition orders. Yeah, so we are all good in the provisioning. We just changed the name and task def. This is still in parking. We want to change this to orders. Orders, all right. So migrate. We don't want to migrate anything. We have the log group. Yeah, we don't want to, but this will not cause any error if we don't implement something here. All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, it's still pushing. Let's see what else we can do here. We want to remove this RDS. Remove that. Those are, and then the create service. Yeah, we still want to have that. Push EC push image. Yeah, we already have the build and push. Readme. Oops. Yeah, readme. We don't want. Do we need this? Yeah, we don't need all of this here. So this one is the update. Yeah, we can just remove that. Let's copy that, and yeah, we don't need the Postgres here. Okay, so this one is to update the service via command line. Orders 10 is the name of our service. JX orders 10. Let's go to our provision. Yep, JX orders 10. Let's see, it's still pushing. So, well, that we're waiting for it. So let's go and double check the thing, complete code. This section shows relevant references and the complete code for this example. The code. Okay, yeah. Search with blah blah blah. So the code is in. It's not a web controller. SQS. Wait time. Get message. Oh wait, get message to while console dot key available. It's not key available. So it will have a loop. Reading messages from queue. Press any key to stop. Response might be slightly delayed. Yeah, so this one is in a loop. Just keeps on getting messages. So if we want to implement this in a web API, are we going to... Hey, where's my microphone? Do we need to have a background task to do this? Like in the actual like implementation, like if you go to ChatGPT, right? For my for my web API, for my .NET C Sharp web API, for my .NET, maybe .NET 5 C Sharp web API, help me create a background hosted task. Background, no, not backend, background. Yeah, background, yeah. See that? How intelligent she is. I was hoping, I thought that I made a mistake. I have to update it, but yeah, ChatGPT already know what I really meant. So it's a hosted service. This is the background. It starts here, and then the do work is there's like a timer here. Timer. Where is it using the timer? Set up a timer to run a method periodically. So this is the do work. It will just log information. My background service is doing some work. Yeah, so this might be will be run on a different message or different service, because if you upload a service in the ECS cluster, there's an option to upload it as a web application or a background service. So we might just create a new project just to handle the SQS maybe, so that it will just keep on pulling messages, and then whatever action that it wants to do after receiving the message, it will just call a different API. So that might be the case if you want to like work with SQS. So let's ask ChatGPT. Um, if you work if you work on if you work on Amazon SQS, what is the best approach to handle the messages? Do I need to create a background service, or I can just use the web API controllers? See what is the answer. Alright, so it's already pushed, but let's just wait for the answer from ChatGPT. Okay. Handling messages from Amazon SQS is an ASP.NET Web API. In an ASP.NET Web API can be approached in a couple of ways depending on your specific requirements and use case. Web API controllers with pooling. You can use Web API controllers to pull the SQS queue for messages. In this approach, your Web API controllers periodically check the queue for new messages and process them. This is suitable for scenarios where you need real-time or near real-time processing or messages that where it's acceptable to have some latency between message arrival and processing. Simplicity, you don't need to create a separate background service. Real time or near real time processing. Cons, pooling can be resource intensive, especially if you're pooling frequently. Latency between message arrival and processing. Alright, so background service. You can create a background service using the I-hosted service interface to continuously listen for messages from queue. This approach is suitable for scenarios where you need continuous, low latency processing of messages, and you want to avoid pooling and the associated overhead. Yeah. So pros, continuous message processing with low latency, more efficient resource utilization compared to pooling. Um, Requires more setup and coding for the background service, additional complexity compared to using controllers. Here are some factors to consider when deciding between these two approaches. Message processing latency. If you need low latency processing of messages, a background service is better choice because it can react immediately to incoming messages. And that's true. Resource efficiency, pooling in a web controller can be resource intensive if pulled frequently. A background service can be more resource efficient as it can use long polling or other techniques to reduce the number of unnecessary requests to SQS. Yeah, that's true. Scalability. If you expect a high volume of messages and need to scale horizontally, a background service can be more suitable as you can have multiple instances of the service processing messages concurrently. Complexity. A background service requires more setup and coding compared to using web API controllers. Consider the development and maintenance effort when making your choice. In summary, the choice between your web API controllers and background service for handling Amazon SQS messages depends on your specific requirements, including message processing latency, resource efficiency, scalability needs, and development effort. Both approaches are valid and can be used depending on the use case. All right. So yeah. So I'm right. Um, we should you be using a background service. But for now, let's just focus on how to get this running. Okay. So we have that pushed. Now we want to go to the provisioning. No, we just go up and then cd provisioning, and then let's provision. Let's check our ECS if it has damn ECS if it has a running cluster. Nope, no cluster please. Oh, there's a cluster, so we want to delete a cluster. Right, to deleting the cluster so that we won't have any issues. So that's it. Provision. So we can improve our provisioning script so that if it sees the cluster, it will delete the cluster. All right, so that is provisioned. Refresh. There should be now a new cluster with a new service. Let's check the service. Go to tab. Oh, it's still pending. And let's wait for it. So let's go to our queue. Do we have the queue URL? So this one is our queue URL. Oh, oh no, 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 no. We forgot to release the swagger here. We also want to put that not only for the development, and we want to Yeah, open up a new tab, go to order CPI, PowerShell build push. So it's now pushing. What is this thing that it's like complaining about? AWS invalid choice. What is that? Go to build push. Ah, damn. I have to remove that. So it's pushing. And this one here will need to be refreshed. So here, right, we can add a provisioning here. Like we don't want, we just, okay, so it was pushed. Here it's running, but we want to refresh or update the service. Okay, so it's now updated, and let's wait for it to update. Do we have any error here? No, right? So it's just updating it. Let's wait for it to stop. Or we can go here to the load balancer and see if it's really uploaded. No swagger. Yeah, no swagger. Seems like the refresh is not triggered. Update. So let's just update it manually here. We don't want to wait, then update. So it's now, hopefully this will just update quick. Let's give it how many, like maybe 5 minutes for it to stop and re-upload or refresh, because here we don't have the swagger. We need the swagger. Come on, come on, please stop running. Okay, so while we're at it, right, we want to just install Postman, or yeah, install Postman. Install Postman in Ubuntu 22.04. Still pending. Alright, sudo install Postman. Sudo snap install Postman. Let's do that here. And it doesn't want to stop. Please stop, please stop, please stop. How do I stop this and refresh? Like, please stop. Any task started by a service should be stopped by updating the service. Alright, so, but it doesn't want to listen to my update. Update please. So what command did I give it? Update service cluster, the service. Yeah, should be updated, but it's not updating. Anyway, so let's just go to this one here, and it's still uh, downloading our Postman, so that we don't need Swagger every time we want to test our endpoint. Like this thing here. Damn. What's the reason why it will not restart? So let's ask ChatGPT, AWS console, the ECS service when updated is not restarting that task. Will it understand what I want? If your ECS service is not restarting tasks when the service is updated, there could be several reasons for this behavior. There are some common troubleshooting steps to resolve the issue. Okay, where is it? Check service configuration. Ensure that you've configured the ECS service to use the desired number of tasks and the correct task definition. Verify that the task definition includes the correct image. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Should be using the correct image here. Orders. Yeah, but did it restart? Yeah, it didn't restart. Update strategy. Review the services deployment configuration, particularly deployment type, tasks, task health checks. Check the health checks defined in your task definition. Ensure that they currently reflect the health of your application. Make sure that the health check path and port. Do I have a health checking here? Health checking. No, right? We don't have a health checking. Container exit codes. Review the exit codes of the container in your task. If a container exists with a non-zero exit code, ECS may consider the task as failed, preventing automatic restart. Let's just wait for this. Oh, it's already done. Let's go back. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. So I don't need you Swagger. Postman. Right, so let's add that to favorite, and then let's open up Postman. Where's my Postman? Postman. Right, Postman is running. Do I need to sign in? Free account, sign in. Try lightweight, or try our lightweight API client. What is this? Yeah, this one. And then create a post. Um, just raw JSON. So what it needs is, what are the things that it needs to add? It's this one here, this one, maximum time, that one, wait time, right, this one. And our URL will be this one, URL. Number of messages is maybe 10, and wait time seconds is 0. Okay, so send. What is the response? Click to send. Click send to get a response. 404 not found. What? Why is this a get? Dun, 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 dun. We are using this one here, right? So this is an HTTP post, so it should be a post. What did we do here? Oh yeah, it shouldn't be Swagger, it should be API orders. It's orders, right? API orders. Yeah, and let's send again. 500. So why is it 500? Do I need to have it like that? Like that? Send again. Still 500. Let's go to the service, go to logs, connection, request ID, an exception was thrown by the application. Request ID, unable to resolve service for type while attempting. Yeah, I think we'll need to add the SDK in the startup. Okay, this one. You probably missed registering to do text with service at startup. Is there a service that I added here? The I configuration. The SQS service. I configuration. Do I need to? So let's go to our this one here, right? This is parking. Okay. Let's see here. Controllers, course, service. Yeah, we don't have to add anything here. Course, parameters, builders, controllers, and we have a I configuration in here. Do we have an I configuration? No I configuration. Messaging. Do I have a I configuration in here? Yeah, no I configuration. This one. Yeah. I configuration. How to set up I configuration. Do I need to set up some code in program.cs if I use I configuration in my controller. Really? I think we don't need that. Really? What's the error here again? How about this one? Mm, so we do have to set that up. And we don't have to. Why do we get that error? Why are we getting that error? Okay, advanced configuration reference where it was. Why it did work with my messaging here. So this one we are not injecting, right? Are we injecting? Yeah, we are not injecting the um, and we are not also using, that's why let's, where did we have it? Where code deploy X, maybe here, code.net, code deploy X, or maybe, yeah, I think let's go to our sample codes, .NET API controllers, message. This one has the SQS. Let's go to our program.cs. Did we install anything here? App builder. Alright, so let's go back to our SQS. Do we have the same code? Orders. Amazon SQS. Amazon SQS, yeah. Amazon SQS, SQS model, Amazon SQS, SQS model. So we need to maybe add Amazon here, like that. But where is it getting used here? Amazon, 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 Amazon. Yeah, just Amazon runtime credential. Now we're not injecting also. See here, we're not injecting. So yeah, we will not inject as well. We'll use this configuration thing, copy that for now, and go to our SQS. SQS, go to here, go here, orders. So we don't want to inject this, and then remove, and then want to have that here, remove that. But now we want to add this credential here. Let's pause. Okay, so we have updated our app setting so that it will now have our credentials. And let's check here if, let's check this one if we have the, yeah, so it's not updating. We want to delete it manually. Alright, so let's go to our provisioning and SQS, and then let's PowerShell delete service task. When calling delete service, why delete? Yeah, we need the task definition. Yeah, it's still parking. Should now be orders here, and then here should also be orders 10, and our task definition, our target group, our task definition is task F1 orders 1. Orders 1. Then we'll delete that. PowerShell delete task service. What? Right, so let's get the target group. Oh, but before that, we need to push and, yeah, PowerShell build and push. Okay, so dotnet build. Seems like we're having errors, so logger does not exist. Yeah, because it really didn't exist. See here. Okay, and then build and push again. Okay, so now we want to PowerShell create service task diff, and um, the create task diff we need to change this also. Need to change all of this to orders. Only this one. Okay, so this one will be changed to orders. So it's now orders. Task diff is orders. Orders. So next is you want to get the target group. This one is the target group. Then let's create the service. It's still draining, so let's go to create service only. Put that one, and then all the parking BFF here will be changed to orders. Alright, so let's create service only PS1. Right, so it's now created. Alright, so let's go to service. Go to our service, click here, then click this one. So they're spending. It will now switch to green later. Say blue, green. This is blue and then it becomes green. So it's now running. Swagger should be available now. Yeah, but we don't want Swagger. We want to use this. Alright, so okay. Why are we getting empty result? Didn't we return? Nah. Why did we not get the result? Damn. Okay, so let's rebuild, man. Build and push. I think there's a way we can set up so that we can get the yeah. We're not gonna do this for now, but we can get the Swagger's version. Okay, so it's now pushed. Then it says it's already pushed. It's already pushed. So let's go to our service and then let's update that manually without using the CLI because it seems like it won't respect our CLI command. To logs. Application is shutting down. Okay, so it's up shutting down. Refresh. So it's not really restarting. Shutting down. Failed to determine the HTTP production host after. Okay, so it didn't restart again. Now we have to delete and restart our where's the target group. Yeah, so this is the target group. We want to, I think it's okay. Let's just PowerShell delete service. PowerShell create service and tasks. Sure. So draining it will be alright. It's cool. It's running. Orders for should be 10. Yeah. Why are we looking at 4? Why are we looking at 4? So in the create service, the service name is supposed to be 10, and delete here is 10, right? Yeah, and then the task def should be 2, and then here is 10, and then here should also be 10. Yeah, clean up. Yeah. Let us delete the service. First, delete this. And then this one. Refresh that. Resend this 200. So let's PowerShell delete service and task again. Right, and then let's create task service. Draining error. PowerShell create service. PS1. Still draining. Still draining. Yeah, still draining. So let's wait for maybe 5 minutes, or just maybe now. We don't want to wait. Still draining. draining 2. Successfully deleted service updated. Yeah, it's still draining. How many minutes will it take to drain? Let's deregister this. Believe the word. Unwell, unlock my door and pass this emergency gate. Believe the unwell, unlock my door. Right, so let's ask Google deleting ECS service stuck in draining. Or how about we'll just create a new one, new service. We'll call the service order 01. So all the service orders will be replaced with SQS provisioning. What's this command? All of this will be replaced with JX orders 01. Oops. So JX order 01. Then replace. It just keeps on draining. So now we want to create service.ps1. Should now create my service. Let's go to the service 01. Starting, go to task. It's provisioning. So if you want to clean that up, service will now be okay. This one here, all of this will be replaced with orders, and this one will now be 01, and this one would be What is the task definition now? 04 task orders 04 R4. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's now running. Let's get the message again. So there's a message. Where's the body? There's a test. Yeah. So if we if oops. So the cluster, there's one service, there's no more draining. Okay, so this one here, right? So if we go to the queue, orders queue, right, and then we want to send and receive a message, pull, everyone can still see the message. So we say here order 01, send message, order 02, order 03, and order 04, and order 05. Okay, and then in here in our postman, if we request, because the number of messages that we want is 10, so we should have 10 messages here. Order 1. Oh, why is it only 1? Order 1. Max number of messages. Wait time seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, test. Did we delete it? Did we delete it after? No, right? We'll just receive the message and so now if we copy and paste this, put this here, try out that, and execute. Yeah, we still get it. And then because we are not deleting it, we should always have something returned. This one here, 2 has been returned. 1, this one has none. So if we go back here, let's pull the messages, pull for messages. Order 2. Alright, so if we go back here, we send again, we get another message. So if we want to delete that, we can use the delete message here. What will be the signature? I'll go to delete post. So this is its signature here. Now we just want to get the message receipt receipt handle. So what is the receipt handle? So if we go here, receipt handle is this one. Oops. Where are we now? Okay, so this is the receipt handle. Let's put that here. The queue URL and the receipt handle. Let's put this somewhere. This one here. Receipt handle is equals to this one. Receipt handle, and the queue URL is this one. So if we go to this one here, try out. Why is this queue URL in here? Now we've designed this wrong again because we're following ChatGPT. We just want to get the string receipt URL. Receipt handle here. Okay, and then we want to build and push that. Oops, where are we? Build and push. Oops, we got an error. Yeah, because we want to update that. Build and push. I give it all away. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Alright, so we got that pushed, and then we want to update the service. Please update, please. Just update. I don't want to push again. Go to logs. What's our logs here? Say shutting down. Okay, so I will just delete you. PowerShell delete service and task, and then it will now be draining. Status will now be draining. So because it's draining and we don't want to wait, we want to go to the create service and we want to change this from 1 to 2 and then replace all, and then create let's PowerShell create service task. So 2, okay, so now we will have another service. This one is pending. So it's now running. Let's refresh this. Go to delete. We now have to delete. We want to this is order 4 and this is its receipt handle. Go to let's try out delete receipt handle, and where's the readme here? Yeah, so the queue URL is here, and let's check here. Let's pull messages, pull for messages. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 messages. So we have test, we have order 1, we have order 4. So this is order 4. So D888. So we are expecting that this will be deleted once we executed this one. So let's execute that. And yeah, it's a success. So let's go back here. Let's see if there's that D8882, and let's pull the message again. So no more D8882. So if we click this one, it's attributes, the details. So yeah, we don't have any details here. So let's go and use this one here. So we don't see any messages now. I'm not sure why. Are they all removed? So maximum count 10, available message, duration pool, pooling. So let's try here, and let's use this. If we can receive anything, so we got um, we got 2 and 5. So we want to delete this, delete that, and also delete this. Okay, and let's check here. We have 6, now we should have 4. Now we have 4. Now if we want to pull again, we pull again. Doesn't have anything. Back. Let's try here. So why don't we get any messages now after we execute? It's weird. I don't know why. So let's ask ChatGPT, after deleting a message from SQS queue, I don't get new messages after a new pull. Oh, when a message is received from SQS queue, it becomes invisible to other consumers for specified duration as a visibility timeout. So what is the visibility timeout we have here? Our queue has a visibility timeout of, yeah, where are we going to see it more? Visibility timeout 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, so let's try and pull again. Okay, so now we have 1. Okay, so let's delete this, put this here, and pull again. Should have 3. Remove that here, and then here, so that we have 1. We have, and now here, right? We shouldn't. If you go here, pull messages, should have 4. I thought we already deleted this. Damn. So we have 1, we have 4. So if we want to delete this, delete that. So let's count 30 seconds. 1. Oh, hold on. Let's wait for 30 seconds if 1 will appear in our postman. The 30 seconds is the default visibility timeout. Right, 30 seconds is up. Let's go to our postman. What is this? 01. Let's pull. We are back to 04. Thought that we already deleted this. So let's go to our code. Let's go to our logs. Why is it shutting down? Let's go to the services. Okay, go to the logs. Why is it shutting down? Order 1. I thought that I already removed order 1. So order 4. Order 4 here, right? Order 4. Then copy that. Copy. And then yeah, we should delete that from here. New request. Post. Go to the readme on here like that. Damn. So go back here again. So this is the receipt handle, and now we want to duplicate, and the delete post should be so something like this. Give it all away. Oh man. Okay, so let's try again. This one, nothing, nothing. Order 4. Let's wait for 30 seconds so that we'll see if they're still available. messages in the queue. Yeah, the problem with if we are going to have a background service, then if the queue is empty, then we will have a background service that will keep on running, and we don't want that. So okay, 30 seconds is up. There's order for get the handle, put the handle here, execute. It's now deleted. Pull again, pull again, nothing. Let's wait for 30 seconds. You asked me, I love you when I did. The other me is dead. Why in it? Watch it shut my head. Alright, 30 seconds is up. Pull again. No, we don't have any messages now. Alright, so we completely obliterated our messages in the queue. So this one will now have 0 messages. Alright, so we don't have any messages now because we already removed all of it. And yeah, that's it for today. Um, so we don't want to use the background service because if the queue is empty, then our background service will keep on running. So we want to use the web API for that here. Then we just want to maximum of number of message to receive when we fetch. We just want one. Then it will process that. Then wait time. The wait time seconds is it the wait time seconds? What is the wait time seconds for? Wait time seconds. So where's the explanation here again? You could also request attribute set visibility timeout. So visibility timeout is when I get the message, don't show this messages to other instances or applications that is using the queue, that is like pulling from the queue. And the wait time seconds is try to remember what is the wait time seconds for. It's used to specific duration that the polling service call should wait for new messages to arrive in an empty queue. Alright, so yeah, so it will be the wait time seconds is used for long polling. So if you put a value there, it will be a long polling. So for example, 3 seconds. So if it goes to queue, and then if nothing, if there are nothing in the queue, so it will wait for 3 seconds until it wants to. It will try. It will like return back like I don't get any messages. The queue is empty. So that's the wait time. And if you set the wait time here, you should also put some wait time in your API. But if you put wait time here, then it will take time to send a response back to the client. So yeah, still think that how do we handle it if we are going to set a background service? If it's going to be a background service, then yeah. So if it will be a background service. If, for example, a backend for a front end API triggers a message, so it will send a message to the queue. And how will the background service know that a message is available? So it will have a simple it's going to have a simple notification service. Subscribe to it, so it will subscribe, and then okay, I'm now ready to process something. Then I will activate the background service. Or I think it will be better if we just put it on Lambda. Lambda will, yeah, I don't know how that works. So I'll just ask some self-proclaimed gurus what will be the best approach to do that. Um, yeah, so that's it for now for our SQS. And on the next videos, we might want to like integrate SNS, SQS, and dotnet, and maybe add Angular and Postgres and DynamoDB on the mix. So right, so we got almost 2 hours of video again, and we enjoy a lot this thing. And see you on the next video. But for now, if you wanna wait, I am going to do the cleanup. So first, I will clean up our queue. Let's delete our queue. Let's confirm the deletion of our queue. And for our ECS, let's go to the new task definition that was created, put it on our cleanup code. This is the task definition, right? And then let's get the service ARN. Let's put that in the service ARN. And for the target group, we do have the target group here. That is the target group ARN. And then for the ALB, do we have the ALB here? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, show it. It's your birthday. You're gonna party like it's your birthday. You're gonna party like it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Put me in the club. Wanna pull a bug. Mind the mistake. Trying to make you love. So don't give me a hug. Alright, so it's now ready fire when ready. PowerShell. Oops, where are we? Go to the provisioning. See provisioning. PowerShell cleanup. Don't show me it's your birthday. You gotta party like it's your birthday. Alright, so yeah, we have an issue here. So let's go back to EC2. Then let's check why we might be using the wrong target group. So let's just delete it manually. Target group, delete. Load balancer, no more load balancer, and for the cluster, we'll delete the cluster. Thank you. Magmahilo ko. Magmahilo ko. Okay lang eh. Thanks. Alright, so we got the task definition here that we want to delete as well. Delete that. Delete. Alright, so we got it cleaned up and we got how much billing do we have now in our AWS? Let's check. But we're using a free tier for now. And next year we might expire this and we'll um, get another credit card. And let's open up a new AWS account. Go to billing. Okay, so current month's total forecast is 2.30 USD. Current month to date is 0.57. Let's go to Route 53. Are we paying something here? Close Explorer. Alright, so we got cost management open here. Let's see what is the service that is causing us the most. So it's the Elastic Container Service, Route 53. Why am I paying for Route 53? Let's delete this thing. Damn, we're not using it. Delete. No, delete. Right, delete. How can I delete this? Okay, no more hosted zone. Alright, EC2 instance, relational database, EC2 other, SQL balancing, API gateway. Do you have an API gateway here? Nothing. So it's pretty obvious that we want to use the lambda instead of ECS if we want to work started working on things. So expensive for ECS. Damn. Who can I ask for money? Alright, so that's it for now. See you on the next video. Bye.